स्टूडेंट आज है 30 जनवरी एंड आज का करंट अफेयर्स है। सबसे पहला करंट अफेयर्स 30 जनवरी को फर्स्टली वी सेलिब्रेटेड मार्टर्स डे एंड इट्स ऑल्सो कॉल्ड शहीद दिवस। मार्टर्स डे इज ऑब्जर्व एवरी ऑन January 30 to mark the death anniversary of the father of the nation Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was assassinated on this day in 1948. In India, Shahid Divas is mainly observed on 2 days, 30 January and 23rd March. 23rd March basically is celebrated on the death anniversary of Rajguru and Sukhdev and Bhagat Singh as well as. On both days, people pay homage to the freedom fighters who have sacrificed their life for their motherlands. Now, the next news is World Leprosy Day on 30th of Jan. World Leprosy Day takes place on the last Sunday on January worldwide to raise awareness about leprosy and teach people about it. In India, World Leprosy Day is celebrated on 30th January, the anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi's death. And the theme of World Leprosy Day is 2022 is United for Dignity. Now the next news is IIT Delhi is 1000 made in India drones light up sky at beating the retreat held at Vijay Chowk. India's biggest drone displaying 1000 drone as at the beating the retreat ceremony was executed by Indian startups Bot Lab under Union Ministry of Science and Technology and led by IIT Delhi alumni. Beating the retreat is a centuries old military training dating from the days when troops disengaged from battle at sunset. Now the next news is India Asian approve digital work plan to combat use of stolen mobile handset. India Asian Digital Work Plan 2022 was approved in the second Asian Digital Ministers meeting. India and Asian nations have jointly approved a work plan. Under this, they will develop a system to combat the use of stolen and counterfeit mobile handset. Among other things, the meeting was co-chaired by minister from India and Myanmar. Now the next news is Union Minister Mansukh Mandavia launched NIPER research portal to facilitate research and innovation in pharmaceutical centers. Now, the Mansukh Mandavia is Minister of Health and Family Welfare and Chemical and Fertilizers of India. And India is the third largest pharmaceuticals manufacturing country, and to make the research more purposeful and meaningful in this sector, Union Minister of Mansukh Mandavia has launched the research portal of the National Institute of Pharmaceuticals Education and Research. It's called NIPER. Now the next news is IREDA and Goa Shipyard Limited sign MOU for rooftop solar power project. Basically, IREDA, Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency, and under the MOU, IREDA will assist GSL, and GSL is abbreviation is Global Ship Lease, and now the financial expertise to set up a rooftop solar power project at the headquarter of the company situated in Vasco da Gama, Goa. The two companies are PSU under the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy and the Ministry of Defense respectively. Now the chairman and MD are IRDA के हैं जो है प्रदीप कुमार दास एंड GSL CMD भारत भूषण नागपाल. Now the next news is exports of electronic goods registered 49% surge between April and December 2021. Commerce and Industry Ministry said that electronic goods export has registered a tremendous growth of 49% between April to December 2021. During the same period in 2020, 7.4 billion US dollar worth of electronic goods were exported, while in 2021, electronic items worth 11 billion were exported. Maximum 18% of electronic goods items were exported to USA, followed by UAE. Now the next news is Australia announced a US $7 million package to protect Green Barrier Reef, Great Barrier Reef. Now the Australia unveiled a billion Australian dollar package to protect the revised Great Barrier Reef, hoping to prevent the vast network of corals from being removed from UNESCO's World Heritage List. The Great Barrier Reef has suffered three mass bleachings event during heat waves in 2016, 17, and 2020, leaving many affected corals struggling to survive. Now, the next news is BMC to start public awareness campaign Spurs against leprosy on 30th Jan. Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation will start SPURS, a public awareness campaign against leprosy under National Leprosy Eradication Program. The campaign will last up to 14 Feb. BMC will organize exhibitions in all its 24 administrative zones. Slogan of SPURS program this year is Kush Rog Mukti Kade Vatchal, and it's also called in English Way Ahead Towards Leprosy Free. Now the next news is Maharashtra has highest number of SC entrepreneurs. Maharashtra top India's list in the number of MSME owned by entrepreneurs from the scheduled caste, which as many as 96,805 enterprises. Tamil Nadu with the 2,997 enterprises, and Rajasthan with 38,517 unit occupy the second and third slot according to the data furnished by the Office of the Development Commissioner in the United Ministry of MSME. The fourth and fifth and as well as sixth slot belong to Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, and Punjab. Now the next question is SBI list Madden uses issues of $300 million Formosa bond on India INX. SBI has issued $300 million Formosa bond and listed the issuance on India INX Gift IFSC. This is the first such issuance by any Indian in the Formosa bond market. SBI through its London branch raised $300 million from regulation as Formosa bond at the coupons rate of 2.49%. Formosa bond is the bond issued in Taiwan, and SBI is the first Indian entity to raise money through Formosa bond. Now the next question is Parliament launches digital Sansad app to make live proceeding accessible to citizens. The app will also allow citizens to check what their members of parliament are doing, what debates they are participating in, and what they are saying. It will also contain members' speeches and participation in all proceedings, including budget sessions, etc. From 1947 onwards. The archive will be from the 2012 to the 17th Lok Sabha session, and apart from a virtual tour of Parliament, the 2020 budget session can also be watched live. Now the Netherlands unveil world's largest canal lock, and Dutch King William Alexander opened what authorities says is the world's largest canal lock. The 500 meter 1640 feet long and 70 meter wide sluice replace a smaller nearly 100-year-old one at Lasmuden, a small port city connecting the North Sea Canal to the port of Amsterdam. Amsterdam. The Lasmuden lock was designed to allow large modern cargo ship to reach the port of Amsterdam. Now, the Netherlands capital Amsterdam and currency euro PM Mark Rutte. Now the next news is $10 trillion dream. ये डेब्यू बुक है फार्मर फिनेंस सेक्रेटरी सुभाष चंद्र गर्ग. The $10 trillion dream claim to explore the critical policy issues that India faces today and suggest reforms for it to become a USD 10 trillion economy by the mid 2030s. The book, scheduled to release towards the end of next month, is published by Penguin Random House India. Now, the next news is Hockey Women's Asia Cup 2022. India beat China 2-0 to win bronze medal. Japan continued to their impressive run at the 2022 Hockey a Cup as they thrashed the mighty South Korean 4-2 at Muscat, Oman. India won the bronze medal, beating China 2-0 for third and fourth place playoff. Now the Sarmila Devi in the 13 minutes and Gurjeet Kaur in the 19th minute scored goal for India. And now the next and last question is Australian Open 2022. Asli Bharti become first Aussies women to win home Grand Slam in 44 years. Asli Bharti, ended Australia 44-year wait for a home winner. The the Australian Open, when the world numbers one star of fight back from American Daniel Collion to complete 6-3 win on January 29th and pick up her third Grand Slam title. Bartley became the first Australian to win the event since O'Neill captures his women's title 1978. Now the all questions have been done, and today's there's a little bit problems, some noises. I and now I'll try I'll try remove it tomorrow, and I'll manage all questions uh, I can provide to all of you, which are too crucial to all of you. Okay, thank you, students. Bye, take care.